All right, buck squat. That is the most important movement that you're gonna do in the gym for your discipline as a BMX racer. That is also the only movement that we're gonna actually track the progression. I mean, you're gonna do deadlift, you're gonna do front squat, you're gonna do leg extension, leg curl, you're gonna do some plyo, you're gonna do all sorts of things in the gym. But the actual buck squat is the only movement that we actually going to track the progression. That is also on your scorecard. So now, couple things that I want you to be very aware on those buck squat is that you are going to have to follow whatever percentage it says on your training program. So as an example, if you have 3 sets of 3 repetitions at 90%, you are going to calculate 90% of your max that you've already established, but you are going to do 3 reps. You're not going to do 4, you're not going to do 5. If you have the strength to continue to go more reps, you're not going to do that. You're only going to do your 3 reps. Also, you're not going to put 95% or 100% or 110% if you feel good that day. You will follow exactly what your training program says. What your challenge is going to be, if somewhat your 90% is relatively easy for you, what you're going to be doing is you're going to focus on trying to stand up faster, being very explosive. So you're going to go down, soon as you touch the box, boom, you're going to go up fast. If it's easy for you, let's say, I'm just pretending, usually those percentages that's going to be heavy, but I'm just saying that if it's easy for you and you feel like you could do more, rather than putting more weight and rather than doing more repetition, focus on exploding up super fast. But lightly touch the box, boom, straight up, really fast. You are going to progress faster that way. On many Olympian athletes, they have studied and find out that athlete would progress faster by calculating the time that they spend in the bottom of their squat to stand up rather than just trying to hit their maximum weight every single time they go to the gym. That is not going to be good for your nervous system, and as oddly enough, you're not going to progress as fast. Rather, follow those percentage, and if you feel like you have it in you, that you can keep on doing more reps, just focus on standing up really fast. So if you have 5 reps at 85%, you're going to take 3 seconds down. Soon as you touch the box, boom, up. Again, 3 seconds down, boom, up. Be very explosive. You don't need to jump with the bar, but you need to stand up really fast. That's really going to shock your muscle, and that's going to train your leg to be extremely explosive. And you will also progress faster. It has been proven. Countless study has been done on those percentage. That's what you're going to be doing. Now, that is just for your primary movement, the squat. Now, all of the other movement that you're going to do, whether you do calf raises, whether you do leg curl, leg extension, or deadlift, or whatever it is, because the other movement are secondary movement, then that's where you want to have the mentality that you want to push yourself very hard on every single set. Meaning, if you have 6 sets of 8 repetition, well, the 8 reps should be very, very challenging. In other words, you should not be able to do 9. When you arrive to your number 8 repetition, that should be pretty close to your limit. You should not be able to do 9 or 10. If you can keep on going 9 and 10, go ahead, do that set, add more weight, and next time you do it again. If you add too much weight and you can only do 6 reps, then that's where it's going to be. So that's going to be your set. Remove a little bit of weight. Next time you should be able to hit your 8. So you're going to have to focus to be around your 8 reps or 15 reps or 6 reps, whatever it's on your training program. And you will always adjust your weight to make sure that that last rep end up being your limit. So that's the mindset that you are going to have throughout every single movement that you're going to be doing on the gym. So that's going to be very difficult. But however, for the squat with the percentage, you're not going to be challenging yourself in that way. Rather than challenging yourself with the weight, you are going to challenge yourself with the speed that you take to stand up.